So, we're going to do some small town thrifting today. We are in a little town called Brookville. And for those of you not familiar with the area here in Pennsylvania, it would be northeast of Pittsburgh. As we were sitting in the car, we were admiring how nice the main street looked.
Yes.
And you found that two signs in the window.
Vacuum and sewing machine repair. Who repairs sewing machines and vacuums anymore?
Apparently,
who does that?
They do, right?
Yes.
That was really cool to see. So, we own a vacuum cleaner, I'm proud to say.
Do we?
We take it out every
I
once in a while.
probably shouldn't say that. Nice.
So walking into this store, they're all laid out so differently. This one had the wall stuff up front. You kind of turned and looked back at those. Were you expecting me to stop?
I thought you were going to stop for those.
I love those. But it was just like the beginning, so I'm like, okay.
Trust me, there was a sigh of relief there.
Okay, really? You look back like you were like, okay, she's probably going to stop here. I love this piece. This is by an artist. She does mixed media prints. Her name is, I think, Kellyanne Roberts. Anybody else love her work? It's mixed media, and so I was drawn to that piece. This section over here was the furniture section. There wasn't a whole lot. I'm seeing lots of bird cages when I'm out and about these days. This basket here was something that was $2.99.
Looks like an old fridge basket.
That could be what it is.
For your milk bottles.
You know, you could do a lot of cool decorating ideas with that. So that was the only thing I saw there, and some chairs and stuff like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they had like in the record place, I noticed that they had like modern albums there too from within the last 5 years, which you usually don't see at a Goodwill.
I think they have tons of CDs, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking
Not just
about
records.
vinyls. I'm talking about like the Shins and bands like that. It was crazy.
Cool.
So,
Did you see Die Hard in there? Because I did watch that movie last night. 2 hours of my life.
Nakatomi.
That I'm so happy I watched. I'm like the last person on earth that's never seen Die Hard. Apparently it's a Christmas movie.
Greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Listen, I'm so glad that I have that checked off on my list. So right here, I'm browsing through. This is the Christmas section. They have a lot of stuff.
Those are like cast iron stocking holders. Those were heavy.
They were
duty.
$2.99 a piece.
Yep.
Little train set.
Yep.
I thought they were adorable.
I made you go, Phil, how heavy these are.
I
If
know.
you see me doing that, that's me going, man, this thing's heavy. You should feel how heavy this is.
This little Santa, $9.99. Super cute. The price was not so cute.
Yeah.
We moved
Why
on.
was it
I
$9.99?
don't know. Sometimes you find stuff like that that's really randomly priced.
Yeah.
They probably got
So
different
there's
prices.
a little card holder there,
I love that. So I took that home.
or napkin holder.
Yep, this is also going to be on my eBay store.
These are
Go ahead.
old school napkin rings.
I thought they were awesome.
They look like Christmas trees.
They did. And you know what? They will work all winter.
Yes.
So not just for Christmas, but you can,
I
if
started
you...
whistling jingle bells there.
Did you really?
Yes.
You were getting all into it.
Yes, I'm getting all into it.
In the Christmas section. It does that to you, right?
Right.
This thing here, I think that was another stocking holder.
Yeah,
It was like a painted one.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. You didn't get the bottle of spray snow?
I didn't even see that.
That was right there.
Spray snow?
Yeah, spray snow.
Spray snow.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No.
Listen
I've
to
never
what I'm
done-
saying.
I thought you were saying something with Sprite. I've never done spray snow ever
What's
in
he
my
doing
life.
with that elf?
What
That's
else?
elf abuse.
I like this. I thought if
On the
this...
coaster.
Where?
Santa's abusing the elves.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was looking at the spoon. It was plastic. I didn't take it home. Now this, I'm guessing it's this color, probably because being in the sunlight, maybe like in storage for a long time.
I don't know if they made it that color on purpose or not. And look, pirate coconut monkey.
This is me over here. This is Matt. You were.
Look how smart they are. They say to order, call this 800 number.
I was gonna say.
How brilliant is that?
You were like, wow, I'm impressed with their marketing.
Yeah.
This was
I'm in
another
the wrong business.
little piece. But do you see how this was clear? So I wondered, maybe the
No,
water
even
inside,
that's kind of tinted. So yeah,
maybe
maybe
it changes when it ages.
maybe it wasn't water.
Yeah, I like the button legs on this guy.
Well, maybe they put like oil or something to it so it wouldn't evaporate as much.
They might. You found this.
That was cool. Yeah, I had to grab it because there was a lady going for it,
You
and
grabbed that for me.
and I
didn't you?
grabbed it because she was looking at it from afar, and I was like, well, I wouldn't want to have to club the lady and take it from her. So
You
I
got
grabbed
that.
it.
You scored that for your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, you earned a lot of bonus points tonight. Thank you. I can't wait to paint that one and flip it.
Yeah.
So you came
somebody,
along.
yeah, did you hear that?
No.
Somebody out there just screamed when you said that.
Why? That you earned bonus points?
No, about you gonna paint that.
We definitely got to jump.
I heard the scream from way out here.
We'll do it live on our Facebook page. So when you came up, I had you turn over that. What do you call it?
The globe.
The globe.
The snow globe.
Yeah, but it was just so. The water. I love this saying on here. Change your thoughts, and you will change the world. I always say surround yourself with positive people and positive things, and I really like that one. But yeah, the snow globe. What was I going to say? Okay.
Popcorn.
Let's just move
Everybody
on.
had a popcorn
Let's talk
maker.
about the popcorn.
That was my best friend when I was a kid. Not that particular one, but something close to that. You never had a popcorn maker.
Never had a popcorn
maker. Now we're going to have to
up.
get a popcorn maker.
Why?
Because you're going to be like a 5-year-old. You're going to be like...
Are we making popcorn every night?
Yes.
'Tis the season to make popcorn. All right, question of the night. Do you have a popcorn maker? Did you have one growing up? And should I truly experience the glory of the popcorn maker?
I used to make mine. Remember we used to grow popcorn on my farm? I showed you pictures of when we... I think there's some old stalks left, too.
Really?
Yeah, we used to grow strawberry popcorn and just your generic kind.
Which is... I'm playing in the wooden section. Did you see that?
The tail's disturbing. Everything works except the tail. The tail's just weird.
This is like the wooden section of things.
Yeah.
I just took one of these mug trees home. We painted it already. There's a vlog here on my channel where we flipped that thrift thing, and I love it. It's in my kitchen, and I put my pretty mugs on there. So I'm picking around here.
Tree.
Yeah, there was a bag of white things. Did you guys see it earlier while we were chatting? And I could not figure out what they were. Me and Matt never knew what they were. So if you know what they are, comment below, please. I love this clock. This is the only thing. When you buy stuff like this at a thrift store, does it work? Does it not work?
Only one way to find. Well, you can take the little clock motor off the back of it if you really wanted to.
I mean, it's pretty.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh, look, it's a butter churner. I didn't even see that.
This is
but
in the front window.
What's the deal with the weird graphics on it?
I don't know. Well, I checked the window area because you know how they decorate. I don't know what that thing was, by the way.
It was some kind of a sculpture, but
it was heavy.
Yeah, I tried to pick it up. It was some kind of wood. It was weird.
So, but this is the window section up here, and a lot of times you don't, thrift and shop the window section because you forget this section. So I was picking around here. This box was up there as well. It's just like a primitive box, which you could stick some dried pussy willows into, put some beautiful cotton stems into. What would you guys use it for? But I thought that would be a really nice...
Probably an umbrella stand.
It could be an umbrella stand, yes.
I'm looking at it. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look, the old 50s ashtray. That was cool, but the salmon was broken.
The bear took a bite out of Marty.
So if you find certain ashtrays from back in the day, like really neat ones, they could be worth money.
I believe that. I think there are a lot of collectors out there for them.
Because
I like this elephant.
Well, think about that. There was a time when, a great portion of the population smoked, so you needed cigarette ashtrays.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense, and you collect the ones that, represented your personality. I took the dog home. I don't think I took him home.
No, you didn't. It's like an English setter, isn't it?
I loved it.
I think that was Brittany Sweeney on that one's an English setter.
I like this big one right here. So I got this with my eBay store.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the English setter.
Loved that one. I was debating, should I take it? What is that thing on its side?
It looks like it was rubbed.
Yeah, that's all it is. And so I put my finger onto it. Oh, actually, I filmed it, and it started to fall off. So I'm like, yep, I should take that home and then wash my hands. I like that up there.
Yes.
That looked wooden. What was
no,
that?
it was a faux paint job.
Okay. Like this was a nice little piece right here. I was finding some good pieces here today, but you know what? They were chipped.
Dude, it's a home cheesery.
Okay, what is a home cheesery?
It's where you make cheese, and it's from Wisconsin, the world center of cheese.
I loved Wisconsin, and I loved their cheese selection.
Well, there you can make it at home. Those are cool. Those are actually bought little candle holders. They were made to look rusty for Halloween.
Yeah, you like those, didn't
you?
I guess you just put a tea light inside.
Yeah, that's how you do.
I saw these. I'm like, we're getting these. I grabbed them off the top of the shelf. And do you see that? It was a mess. There was a crack on it. And then there was a second one. I'm like, oh.
They were at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they were just a little dirty.
I don't get what the plug was for. Though.
You know what? Did we have it the wrong way? That's how it was on the shelf. Maybe it was supposed to be flipped the other way up.
Isn't this where
This is where I almost broke something.
Really? Well, no, you didn't because that was just plastic.
Well, I didn't break it, but
isn't this where the really weird squirrel lives?
Oh yes.
I think it's a squirrel.
I see the frogs. Lots of critters on the shelf today. Yeah, and that was what was back there. I forget what those critters were. Oh, this is what I called the lounging rabbit.
Notice, people who've been watching this for more rabbits.
I love the lounging rabbit.
Yeah, well, Sonia's been on a rabbit kick lately, and I don't know what the deal is.
Well, you know what? I took that wabbit, that wascally wabbit, and I put him in my basket.
He's a little bit too nonchalant for my liking.
At one point, Matt's like, well, if you're taking this, you might as well take the frogs. But they were made of plastic, so, hey, there's 2 of them. They'll be fine together, so I left those there.
All right. You know what I have been looking for and I haven't been able to find? Old
What?
Jello molds.
Oh, really?
Maybe for my channel.
Well, show me some on, like, Google Images, and when I'm out and about, I'll
They're
look
like
for
the
you.
fish ones and like the round ones.
I love these here.
Mm.
I love them. You come by, and I asked you what that long tray was in the back.
It's butter dish.
I did not know what it was.
It's missing its
I
lid,
couldn't
though.
figure out what.
You see a lot of butter dishes that are missing their lids.
Really? Well, hey, I bought half a walnut the other day, which apparently our viewers told me there's
And
supposed
I
to be
know
a squirrel on
on
it.
top of it. That's what I thought too. And you're like, oh,
Well, it was still cute.
I didn't see you take it.
It was still cute. Do you guys remember the set that we
I
just
think
got?
I think we have a gift for our mail people.
What? What do you mean?
Oh yeah, they get a little half of a nut
Oh,
for Christmas.
so you buy a gift and you split it half and half.
There was an emerald glassy tiki mug, which was probably, but you see the big giant chip out of it.
I know. Again, another chip. Oh.
Yeah.
And some stuff you just
They knew you
can't
were
do
coming.
anything with,
They
right?
knew you were coming.
I thought these were cute. These are little salt and pepper shakers up here. I love the colorful ones.
Mm-hmm. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I
That
saw
was
this.
plastic, yeah.
You saw that too?
I saw it too, yeah.
I'm like,
I thought
oh,
it was
Matt
like,
never saw this.
I'm like, look at that thing. And then I touched it and I was like, oh, it's so disappointing.
Yep, it was
So
plastic.
disappointing,
It
yeah.
looked like the real deal though. Yeah,
It
I
did,
thought I
yeah,
found
from
something that
afar.
maybe you didn't see.
Those were cool. I looked at those, but they're a little bit too, like, yeah, I don't know. Too gaudy. Oh, I hope you didn't buy that, did you?
No,
you
I
didn't.
left that there. But
Thank you.
guess what made me, I love the flower. on
Oh,
the
it's a
top of it.
pineapple dish.
Listen, I love pineapple on my pizza. I will decorate with pineapples. I am all about the
That's a
pineapple.
spoon holder.
Do you know what the pineapple is supposed to symbolize?
What?
I think correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, but I'm pretty sure it's like the welcome symbol.
Yeah.
See, I wanted this, but
Well,
do you see the chip? And I held it in my hands, and I was like touching it with my fingers. But there's one thing when it's like a little bit rubbed, but there's another
there's that
thing
weird horse.
when there's a sharp corner. So I left it. Yes, I said to Matt, it kind of reminds me of a unicorn. And what'd you say?
Doesn't have a horn.
I know, but it gave me unicorn vibes. It was just an
Weird,
old vintage
weird
piece.
thing.
So I took that from my eBay
They didn't
store.
see the crazy squirrel. You didn't show them the crazy squirrel.
It's coming up in a second. Don't
Look
worry,
at it.
we'll get
This
to
thing
it.
is disturbing.
I wanted that set of mugs.
That
The
was
ones
cracked.
right here. Yeah, I'm having you look them over. I'm actually, there was a spot on it, and I said to you, I'm like, is this cracked? And you're like doing a little ding thing with your fingers. Because I almost took them home, because I love them, but there was a crack in one, so.
Yeah, no. You could tell the difference, too. I made you make the noise.
You did. We compared them.
Yep.
I can't figure out what
So,
this is.
anyways.
And this is
Oh,
what I'm
you
saying
back
to
to
you.
that butter dish
I
again.
wanted that set.
Okay.
Okay, this dog.
Chewbacca.
Yes. Yes. Reminds me of Chewbacca. This vase. Oh, I wanted it again. Gosh darn it. There's a
I
chip.
don't think the crazy squirrel's going to show up.
You want that crazy squirrel to show
Well,
up,
I
don't
just
you?
want people to see how weird it is. The look on it.
I thought it was cute. I got it up to the register. The only problem with it after its face was the fact that it potentially had a broken neck.
There it is. Look at its face. You don't even show its face. Look at the horror that is its face. Look at that. What is that?
I think it's cute.